week ago, 2 people died in a shooting at Fairmount Park on Memorial Day. Many others were hurt.
Tonight, the people who lost their lives were remembered in an emotional vigil where that shooting happened. Family, friends, and city leaders all reflected on the violence that unfolded that day and the violence that happens around the city. NBC 10's Shaira Arias is live in Fairmount Park with today's message. Shaira.
Jacqueline, at that vigil, we saw plenty of families as well as children present and nonprofit organizations. We did speak to the grandfather of one of those fatal victims at that mass shooting. He says that more needs to be done in the city to prevent all this violence. It was a moving vigil held in the same park where a mass shooting left 2 dead and 9 injured on Memorial Day. Gunfire erupted that evening in Lemon Hill at Fairmount Park, where families gathered to celebrate the holiday. Police say multiple shooters opened fire into the crowd, but today the same place looked very different.
Lives were lost right here.
Hundreds came together to mourn, remember, and stand in solidarity with the victims and their families.
I'm just holding on, just trying to make it the best I can.
Will is the grandfather of 23-year-old Amaya Devlin, one of the people killed in the shooting. He remembers his granddaughter with deep love and sorrow.
She was a very funny young lady, and she was very nice and very smart.
Keeping our young people and their families.
During the vigil, we heard from Mayor Sherelle Parker and faith leaders.
And I pray right now in the name of Jesus that
who led prayers for healing and unity. Earlier in the day, the mayor and city leaders kicked off gun violence awareness, but just hours before, the message of hope, gunfire once again shattered the peace. 3 people were shot overnight in Torresdale. According to the Philadelphia police, so far this year, 93 people have been killed, which is a 16% decrease in homicides in comparison to the same time last year.
The death of a child through homicide is something you never ever get over.
Dorothy Johnson is the founder of the organization Mothers in Charge. She lost her son Khalik Jabbar Johnson in 2001 to gun violence.
I think it's important to bring awareness to the situation with the guns, and that's really the issue. But we've got to really think about solutions.
For families like Will Devlin's, gatherings like this vigil bring a sense of healing, but also a call to action.
All the men got to go outside to the young boys and young men, hands on, in their faces. That's the only thing that's going to change this.
The city also wants to remind people that have been affected by gun violence that there are resources available, and you simply have to contact the city. Live in Philadelphia, Shaira Arias, NBC 10 News.